What's going on, everyone? Hey, my name is Mark. Today is day 46 of doing something a little bit different. Today, I want to ask you about what kind of story are you writing? You see, back when I was in autopilot, I didn't even know I was writing a story. I didn't know I was living a story, and I darn sure didn't know that I could write a book, which is my life. I didn't know that I had the power and the choices to write a good paragraph. Hell, even a good sentence. And so I just want to ask you to think about, as you're living day to day like I do, is your life, what kind of story are you writing? Are you writing a good story where someone is going to read this later on, or not even just read it? They're going to watch your story. They're going to watch your life unfold in front of them. From the choices that you make, who you hang out with, what you do. Like when you go through your life, are you going to be making the good choices? Or are you going to be making the shitty ones? That's going to put you back in a space where you're going to wake up and you're going to think, wow, how did I even get here? So for me, I didn't care about my story. I didn't know that I could write a story. I didn't know I was writing a story until I realized, wait, I am writing a story. What am I leaving behind? What are people watching of me? Are they watching me make good decisions? And they're watching quietly, by the way. This is not a thing where they're like giving you the cheerleader on the side, because there's only one or two people that are on the sideline giving you the cheerleader treatment. There's countless of people on the sideline watching you very quietly and intently, actually. So I just want you to think about, when you make these decisions and these choices in life, you have to go back and think, are you making these good decisions? Or are you making shitty decisions? Are they adding prosperity to your life, or are they taking that away from you? Or are you going to end up a couple of notches ahead, so to speak, or 3 notches behind? Those are the questions that I ask myself now, going through life. Like, once the light bulb came on, am I making the good choices? Am I writing a good sentence? Am I writing a good paragraph? At the end of this chapter, is it going to be a good chapter where you get to watch me grow and make sometimes really big choices, big risky gambles? Is that going to be your chapter? Or is it going to be the chapter where your friends are going to be like, or going to say, man, I just watched him go downhill. He had everything he needed. He had all the options. He had the friends. We told him about these things. We kind of threw in our 2 cents, so to speak. And he still ignored us. And all of your friends gave you the same stinking advice, but you ignored it. What if you were the person that took that advice and done something with it? And they watch you grow. They watch you become the person that they believe that you could become, and you didn't even know that you could become that person. Let that sink in. What are you going to do to become that person that your friend group and surrounding people can say, man, I knew he was going to be something like that? Versus the person that's like the friend group that says, man, I gave them all the same. We gave him the same advice. We gave them. It's not a sex he or him or her thing. This is a person in general. We gave them the similar advice, and they ignored us. For some reason, he took the other road that leads downhill, and they find themselves in a space where they don't want to be. Versus the complete opposite, where they find themselves in a spot like, oh shit, I'm somewhere I didn't even know existed. And my friend, that is the paragraph and the chapter that you want to write. You want to look back and say, oh shit, I never knew that I could become this person, that the person that's deep down inside of me is actually there realistically. So guys, I'm just encouraging you to write an awesome stinking chapter in a book. In my opinion, the book ends when we take our last breath. That's when the book ends, in my opinion. I just got out of high school. I barely made it out of high school. So write your doggone paragraph. And when the book closes, people talk about you a little bit. So I hope you guys have an awesome night. I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, be the reason someone smiles. And I'll see you on day 47.